Hey everyone, this is not a reaction. This is a presentation. My name is Old School Nerd. Yesterday we did a live stream where we checked out up and coming bands that have less than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. We found a band with less than 100. And this three-piece from Chicago will definitely turn your head. Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts. The Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We have new videos up there that haven't even come out on YouTube yet, but they're on the Patreon for all levels, not just the big ones. All right, here we go. Everyone knows that on Saturday at 11 a.m., every Saturday, I do an up-and-coming stream. Now, the premise of it is all of you, my community and fans out there in the internet world, share with me links to bands who have videos, and the only requirement is that the band have less than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which means they're up and coming, or they're not a mega band. It's not Sabaton. It's not Nightwish. It's not Baby Metal. It's not Metallica. It's a band that's up and coming. And we've had some really amazing ones on these last few streams. But yesterday, someone said, you gotta check this one out. It's a three-piece band from Chicago. They're called Seeker Pearl. The name of the song is Tempest. And so I reacted to it live on Twitch. There's so much going on. And the person that wrote this song, the composition and the arrangement, was so dynamic for a three-piece, it left me with more questions than I started at the beginning. I had to share this with all of you. No, I've seen this. Don't worry. I'm not going to spoil anything. But I just want to share with you what happens when a band is hungry, willing to be dynamic, be creative. Way bigger sound than just three pieces. Trust me. And here's the best part. After we watch this song together and I share it with you today, I've already been told by both the band and some of my community members, their newest song comes out this week. So I think it's a perfect way to set this up. This is Seeker Pearl. The name of the song is Tempest. My name is Old School Nerd. You've been warned. This one's going on your playlist because I put it on mine immediately when I heard it. Ready? Let's go. Epic porn stash, by the way. That's a groove. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to back it up so we can hear more of that. But I just want to share with you what was going through my mind right now when I hear this. That groove, that hit, that rhythm section, that bass line, the way that 8-string guitar is just pulling through that low end, and the way it's kind of a funky, jazzy feel to it in that groove, it does remind you of Ginger. If you're a Ginger fan, you're going to love this sound. Here's the thing. This band is not metal. So they're not going to go as fast as Ginger. They're not going to go as thrashy as Ginger. But that groove, it's unmistakable. Also, just like Vlad and Ginger, this drummer really knows how to not hit a note. The use of rests in the measures. Sometimes in certain bands, to get that groove, to get that power, a lot of times it's not about how many notes you can play in a measure. Yeah, you could put 12 notes in a measure, but do you need to? Sometimes putting those rests throughout give a break, which adds a little bit more of a groove, an accent, more weight to every note that is played. This is what they're doing here. Now, we've seen the guy with the 8-string and the porn stash, which is epic. The guy playing the drums looks like a guy that does your taxes, but he's throwing down a crazy groove. And the voice on this vocalist, it's not Floor Jansen, it's not Lauren Babick from Canada, it's not a Melissa Bonney, it's not this big epic sound. But what it is, it's textural, it's personal. It's almost like she's telling you a story. She's not trying to belt into the universe stratosphere to make you go, oh my God, her voice is so high and powerful. No, it's intimate. She's talking directly to you. She's talking here. And because she's using just that melodic, textured tone, you believe it. You feel it. That's what I like. Before I paused it, did you hear that bass line? That groovy bass line? That guttural bass line that was just grinding through? You know what you haven't seen yet on the video? A bass player. I'll give you a few seconds to figure out if you can tell me who did the bass line on this. It may surprise you, but once you know, you're like, okay, totally makes sense now. Let's check it out. Listen to this bass line. Listen to this bass line. That's like Korn level aggression, which I like. See? The breaks, the tom work by this drummer, where he's throwing the syncopated hits, those off counts add such weight to the count of this measure. It really, really adds a texture. It adds a groove. This is something that whether you love hard rock or you love metal, you recognize that that writing this song, putting it together, isn't just them trying to see how much they can do. It's how well they tell the story. I'm listening to her vocals. I'm listening to the sounds of the lyrics that are being said. And that's an interesting story. But literally the rhythm and notes of this music tell this epic story, almost like a roller coaster, because you never know when you're going to get a pause and then a drop in, and it's done well. By the way, I know some of you are like, I love the way she moves. I love the way she kind of does this Janis Joplin, right? You know, kind of a Janis Joplin, Lacey Strum from Flyleaf kind of chaotic movement, dance, just thrashing in her own emotions as she sings. Enjoy it on the video, because you probably won't see her do it live. Why? Who you think was throwing down that epic bass line? Yep. Just like Crypta, one of my favorite metal bands from, of course, from Brazil and Holland, the lead singer also throws down on that bass guitar. Yes, that bass groove was done by the woman who is singing the amazing vocals as well. Now I have to see this band live. Don't make me go to Chicago, because I'll do it, damn it. I've been to Milwaukee. Chicago's just 2 hours less of a drive. My girlfriend is going to kill me if she hears me say that. I ain't driving to Chicago. It's true. We'd fly. Here we go. Let's finish it out. Come on. Let's go. Love the breakdown. It's the breaks, man. Yeah, so Tempest. Okay, I do want to share one thing with you. For those of you who are like, wait a minute, okay, are you sure that was her playing? I have something I want to show you, okay? The recording. It's 50 seconds. Wait. Look! Are you kidding me? Okay, so now could you imagine you're in a venue, small club venue, you're right up near the stage. They come out a three-piece and she just starts flailing on that bass like that with that pick. And the impact, the notes are there, but it's that pick work where that you get that diffused bass sound where it's thrashy. It adds a texture. Everything about this band is texture, whether it be the guitarist laying down intricate levels on that eight string, the drummer who adds syncopated beats and shadow hits and off count hits to give a feeling, a movement in his drumming. And of course that bass has such texture, it matches her vocals. It's all about the texture. You can almost feel the song as much as hear it. And that's why I love this song, this band. I've only heard one song. They only have one song on YouTube. But you just saw it. I just showed it to you. Here's the best part. You know how when you go and you go to Nightwish's YouTube, right? And there's like 5 million subscribers. Sabaton, 5 million. Ad infinitum, 300,000. Violet Orlandi, 1 million. Halocene, 600,000, right? You go to all these channels and you're like, I'm just a number in a cog. I'm just one more. What if I told you you had the opportunity to make an impact on this band right now? Okay, I'm subscribed. Check this out. They have 66 subscribers. 66. If this band doesn't have 100 subscribers or more by the end of this week, it's a crime. This band is putting out way too good of music to not be known. Well, this is Secret Pearl. Oh my God. And when I tell you, they know what they're doing. You can feel it. My name is Old School Nerd. I'm glad I was able to share this with all of you. And I'm glad one of you shared this with me. I love reacting to bands like Ad Infinitum and Feuerschwanz and Battle Beast and Dragon Force, right? Nightwish, Sabaton, Ginger. I've gotten to react to so many bands and all of them blow me away and I love it. But it's been a long time since someone introduced me to something that just started out and it just became real for not only the band, but for all of us. And I'm happy to be one of the first people to ever react to this band. Thank you for joining me. This was Secret Pearl from Chicago, Chi-Town, the Windy City, epic three-piece. Just saying.